When the team and I were researching this topic, we were genuinely shocked at just how many negative stories there were about kids and social media. Reading some of the articles online, you'd be forgiven for grabbing anything your kids own with a screen and having it immediately destroyed. Obviously, abusing or having too much of anything isn't good, but I think social media gets a particularly bad rap when it comes to kids. It's accused of everything from encouraging unhealthy obsessions, killing the art of conversation and poor social skills, not to mention being a prime factor in young people's depression.
I just wonder, please stop playing that. I just wonder whether, because this is what we're entering, isn't it? It's not law what we're entering into. These are recommendations. I mean, is this what we're walking into?
Well, the thing is, nightclubs are not going to be opening just yet, so I hope we're not walking into that just yet, and I'm really glad that we stopped playing that video. Listen, like Nick said, this is all about timing, isn't it? And even though, restrictions are easing and people can get back out and about, we must remember that coronavirus is still here. It's still a thing, and this is so proved by this tournament. And I think it was just the wrong time. It was far too soon to bring all those people together in one place. As soon as one person got COVID-19, you knew that it was going to become more prevalent through the players.
Well, first of all, this comes across like yet another pen-pushing exercise. We don't need more reports into inequality because we know about the systemic racism in this country. We know what the problems are.
Voice characters by Jordan Peele and Ali Mackey, who are actors of colour, who voiced the characters that are in Toy Story 4. I think I saw a diverse range of characters. I did see a single-use plastic fork, and I thought, hold on, Disney Pixar actually maybe missed a point to teach us about sustainability. And I think we should be focusing on live action films where you have 2 out of 10 leads are actors of colour and only 33% of those leads are women. That's where we should be focusing, not on Toy Story 4. Okay. And it's unfair to place all this weight on a series that's been around for 20 years.
So how do you react to the idea of another commission?
Whilst I think it's good that Boris Johnson is acknowledging that there is a massive problem when it comes to racism in the UK, what we don't need is another pen-pushing exercise. We don't need another big block of white paper landing on a desk somewhere in Whitehall for no reason. What we actually need is action. We need to look at the data and we need to read between the data points and actually tackle the issues that cause the discrimination and cause the disparities here in the UK. They've long been known. We know what they are. What we want is action on them. We don't need another pen-pushing exercise.
They came out in their thousands and marched for one cause: Black Lives Matter.
Hundreds have gathered here in London's Hyde Park. This protest has been sparked by the killing of George Floyd last week in Minneapolis, and of course the death of Belly Majunga, a railway station worker.
As much as I do not condone criminal damage, I think rather than what Priti Patel said, getting rid of a blatant symbol of oppression does not undermine the protesters, does not undermine this anti-racist demonstration. It in fact adds to it, it enhances it, it enhances your point, because you've got rid of this blatant symbol of oppression that has been in Bristol for years.
But just finally, is Little Bo Peep a feminist icon, or is she unfortunately a product of an essentially sexist society?
She's a toy.